Bitch, what the fuck is masculinity?
I don't know.
I don't know her. Girl, after the last couple of days of all this questioning, what is masculinity? Are you a top or a bottom? Or girl, you shouldn't be doing that. I'm just here to just shake all this shit up and ask some questions and be like, girl,
Break the status quo.
what's the status? Because girl, what is the status quo? We don't know her.
Girl, never experienced
Okay,
but X rules.
Okay,
bitch.
shaking not stirred, girl. I'm not interested. So, me and Adrian just got through watching a video not too long ago. And it was a video of a young boy. He sounded like 5 or 6.
Yeah.
And it sounded like his mother, or maybe his mother, or grandmother, or auntie or something, was just embracing him.
Who he was.
Embracing who he was.
Play for them?
Yes. You know, matter of fact, we're going to play the video for you right quick.
He wears his clothes like that because he can. Watch him walk. His pants like that because he can. Watch him walk. Watch him walk. Watch him. Watch him walk. I love the outfit. So how did you do that outfit, sir? Please tell the camera how you made that.
I put this on here,
Uh-huh.
and then I put this bed around,
Right.
and then I snap this part together.
Okay. And what kind of fabric is that you're using? It
This
looks
is
soft.
Soft fabric.
And it looks like an animal. It looks beautiful. I love the 2 pieces. I love the high collar. It's very beautiful.
Thank you.
Let me see you walk it out. He wears his fashion like that because he can. Watch him walk. His fashion like that because he can. Oh my. Fashion. His walk. He makes what he wants. He can make anything fashion. Beautiful.
As you can see in the video, the boy was just pooching around, just,
homemade outfit.
and it made me tear up. It made me tear
Yeah,
up.
because I wish I was brought up in an environment like that.
Yes, and I shared the video on my Facebook, and I think I told Adrian about it when I shared it. And I said, Adrian, check this out, which is very positive. And I went dive into the comment section. Sometimes I don't do that with specific videos like that because they
It makes me mad.
It
I ain't gonna
does.
lie.
And then the person who shared the video just said that this is what a single black woman gets when she raises a son by herself. And
I didn't even know that was the caption.
Yes, that was the caption that the guy
is
put up, and it was just real. I just didn't understand what he meant by that, because I know a lot of heterosexual women, like heterosexual men who brought up in a single parent household.
But the thing is that they were automatically assuming that he was gay just because he liked to walk a certain way or do certain things. A lot of heterosexual men are very stylish or whatever, but at the same time, a lot of you people who are raised in certain environments are masculine as hell, but still be getting fucked by all these boys. So it's just like you're assuming that he's gay, girl, but girl.
And it just happens in all communities, and it's not just the black community or anything. It's just communities, period. We just have this. But I noticed of being a black man, especially a black gay man.
Talking about our community,
Speaking of our community, that when I saw that, I was disappointed in some of the comments, and people were saying, "Well, he's gay." And I would assume he's gay. He's not done one gay act.
Right, girl. He's 5 years old.
That's what I'm saying. He don't even know
what a gay is.
That's what I'm saying. So it just be almost as you telling your child or your daughter that they can't put their hair in a ponytail or something like that. It's the same as that. You can't sit here and deny something a child wants. If that's something they want, if it's not endangering them, like if it's not poison or something.
Right.
Now I do understand
that people
might say, I don't want my
he's
child to go through
bullied.
their bullying and stuff, because that was the comments that was put in my comment section when I shared it. Even one of my people who I friends I hold dearly had made a comment. He just had a son not too long ago, and he was like, he zipped his lips, and I just made me think about, like, I have my mother and father in my household. I grew up in and they were together for 20 years. And I'm gay, so I'm just not understanding what is that.
Right, that's what I'm saying. What does that have to do with anything? Because my mom and dad lived in the house as well. So it's like, and I am very gay. So all of you say, "Oh, this is what happens when a single mother," all that shit obviously it's not part of the equation.
It's not. I wasn't, and what's so funny, I was not. That's why it was hard for me to even grow up, because I was taught to be a heterosexual black man. So a lot of stuff I had to learn by myself. Yes. So if anything, I wish I was embraced like that, and got some of the questions answered to me and provided some of the help that I needed while growing up, because I was bullied. I just did not understand being a black gay man, I just didn't understand what the problem was. I was in 5th, 6th grade, and I had attraction to, girls, but that was only because I was taught, and I knew I felt a way about it. Yeah, I was like, she's cute. I'm attracted to her. But I know I was a little bit, probably sexually attracted to boys.
Right.
And stuff. And I was not molested.
Right.
The girl
swear that somebody touched your dick.
Like, these hoes did some research, girl. They didn't
and I feel like that's offensive to people who have actually gone through molestation and things like that, just to assume blanket all gays have been molested. No, I'm not gonna claim that. That's not a part of my story, but I know that it's a part of other people's story too. So I would never disrespect someone like that, girl.
And it's really sad because people think that you must have had, like, no, you're not gonna say that I'm less than. You're not say, okay, you're gay, so you must have went through something. You didn't have your parents at home. Now, like, you're not gonna diagnose me, girl. You don't even have a community college degree. I'm not an associate. You're trying to diagnose people like, girl, how are you gonna do this? You've not been in my life all my life, and you've not done enough research, because even scientists cannot prove.
They don't know what.
They don't know. Like, they don't know what the T is.
And to be honest, y'all hoes thought the world was flat at one point, so you ain't telling me shit.
They thought what you actually said, that they thought the sun revolved around the earth, girl. We revolve around her. She's not pressed about this itty bitty ass planet,
girl.
Small ass galaxy,
girl. Listen,
and there's a whole bunch of them.
Listen, one thing that really stood out to me was, I'm gonna call her the mother. I don't know if she was his mother, but how the mother was really engaging him, and just like, okay, what are you wearing?
I love it.
It was really cool because traditionally he's not supposed to be wearing something like that or acting like he's on a fashion show or whatever, but she was just like, he's gonna do what he wants to do. And a lot of people, as you said, we're gonna do what we want to do, either in secret
or make what you make to see this a controlled environment, because she gave them opportunity. And even when we talk about this, Adrian has not had a chance to check out the show yet, Queen Sugar, but we will. So Ralph Angel on the show Queen Sugar has a son, and his son plays with a doll, plays with a female doll. And they don't really talk about it too much. It's just there. They don't make it a part of the storyline too much. Like, we're gonna talk about this, but it's just like they make it normal almost. And I appreciate that much, because it's like, this is just a doll.
It is a doll.
We can't. And the people were in the comment section, he needs to be playing football. He needs to be doing that. What are y'all doing? And if more parents embrace their kids,
we have less suicides.
We have less, because think how many teenagers and men and women that we will still be alive that if they went through stuff like that.
If they felt a part of a community, or if they felt like they belonged, right?
And I'm getting a bit choked up talking about it, because it just goes to show that everybody's not ready for kids, to be honest. Some of y'all are not ready to have children. You think you are. You think that you're gonna have the child. I'm not bashing anybody. Just like, girl, your child needs to grow up and be themselves. They're
not supposed to grow up and be you.
And like, they're not supposed to make all the accomplishments that you didn't achieve.
Girl, they put the pressure on some of the
pressure cooking.
Listen, girl, pressure cooking there.
Okay, girl, I am not no damn roast. I will roast your ass right now. Get this shit together.
They are not supposed to be clones of you. You're supposed to embrace them and help them grow into who they are, not to who you are, girl.
Because I remember when I was young, and I hate to say this, my father, hates for me to say it. When I was in the 8th and 9th grade, I was in Spanish class, and I remember that I was so stressed out in my Spanish class that I had told my Spanish teacher that my father said if I was gay, he would kill me before he lets me burn in hell. He probably would have not done. I don't think he would have, but he was scared. He was scared. He just did not want me to be gay. And I was like, what is wrong with it? Like, what is wrong? Because I knew that I was in the 7th grade. I knew that for a long while, like a long time. So I didn't understand what the issue. So I kind of just suppressed my feelings of wanting to be with a man and stuff. And all it was just not watching gay porn. Because the thoughts were still here. So I'm not telling anybody to let your child to go out and have sex at 12 and stuff, but
just don't act like these things are not there, because then a child can end up doing some dangerous stuff.
Yes.
So it's better
relying on somebody else to teach them. And then a lot of
these people do not know what they're talking about.
Listen, and just not just there, because we got a dumbass fool that's about to go in the White House that think the shock therapy will keep them being gay. That shit is not working.
Girl, no matter how many times you static shocks, storm, X-Men my ass, bitch.
Okay?
I might tingle my ass to the dick, bitch. You keep shocking my ass.
Tingle is prostate, bitch.
Right, why you over here bullshit?
Give me an electric dildo.
Right, vibrating ass motherfucking dildo on your ass house.
But it just goes to show you that sometimes when young gay black men and women are not embraced, they're embraced by somebody else. I mean, that goes all because, you know, that 15-year-old might get on an app or something, or meet a 25 or 30-year-old man that might prey on them, be like, I'm gonna give you that care, I'm gonna treat you, ain't nothing wrong with you, all that type of stuff, and they might use that to get in their drawers and shit. And really it happens.
Emotionally abuse people.
Yes, and it happens, so you got to talk to your child. Talk to him, because I wish sometime my mother would have told me, you know, it's okay, you know, and been more comfortable talking to me, and I probably wouldn't have slept with a 29-year-old man at the age of 15 and 16.
Listen, I would not have done a lot of
That's what I'm saying. So I would have, you know, thought I would have felt more comfortable talking to my mother about stuff like that. And I'm not saying, sometimes, you know, it is a difficult relationship with your child
to be able
to be the friend and the parent.
Yeah, I understand that.
It's very hard. I don't have no kids, because that's the first thing they're gonna say. Well, you ain't got no kids. That's the reason why, because I don't have the capacity yet to do it, because it's hard, and there's no book on how a child's supposed to be raised. But I'm telling you based off of my experiences.
It's funny how we have really designated how certain, you know, stitches and clothing have been built. We designate that to different genders. That this is, okay, if a shirt looks like this, then you can wear it. If you're a guy, if a shirt looks like that, oh, a girl shouldn't really be having that shit on. It doesn't make any sense to me. Obviously, shit, I'm over here sitting with my shoulders out like
and child, okay, and even Will Smith kids called him out on his own shit.
That was interesting.
He said, child, you know, I said something to my children about what they thought they were gonna wear, and child, they put up a picture of me on Fresh Prince when I had on the crop top.
It's just like, girl, what are you?
And the crop top is like nothing right now. It's nothing like. Especially
that shit was a cute long. That shit was a long ass t-shirt. Girl, I sure will. I want you hoes to see, girl.
Blowing her damn belly button.
I said, bitch, can you paint the colors of the wind?
But she needed on it as much as she be working out on the dance floor. So, bitch, I can understand it.
No, but y'all want me to dress up and shit, put on some clothes, but no, I be going to the club. I be cutting it up.
She do.
It'd be too hot to be
I give her 1-2 step for a minute and do
that. You sit your ass down,
okay, girl, that's cute. I got my little cranberry pocket. Let me go over there. But back, you know, just, you know, let a child be themselves. Let a child essentially grow up in an environment. You make it safe for them to be who they are. And a couple of people, I had a person who said, you know, well, you know, society's gonna get them in line and get them together and all that type of stuff. And it's like, girl, if we don't question society, if we don't do anything, if we follow what they're supposed to, girl, we'll be still on the damn back of the bus.
That's what I don't understand. Why
we'll still be slaves.
Yes. Why are you so comfortable with the status quo? If you bitch to see something that you want to wear, girl, you're gonna let these invisible ass rules keep you in line for what?
Be asking all the time. Girl, who made these rules?
Who wrote this
in my Lauryn Hill voice, who made these rules? Why are we so confused? Like, who, like, and I be asking, who said that? And they can never give me an answer.
Well, I mean, it's always been, okay.
And girl, they be throwing the Bible. I'm saying, okay. Who made these rules again? Who wrote it?
Who wrote it, girl?
Girl, don't come to me with that silly shit. You're gonna have to be prepared to tell me why I shouldn't do some stuff. Because if it's not some stuff that's gonna get me locked up or cause bodily harm to myself
or other people,
I'm going to do it. If I was to follow that, girl, I will be still at Miss Walgreens passing out goddamn blood pressure medication to individuals who couldn't stand my ass because they've been in line for 20, 30 minutes. Okay? I made a decision to go after something I wanted, no matter how much stress and stuff that cost me at the time or how much I had to work to get to it. I made it happen.
Yeah, and a lot of people are just like, well, this is what I should have, and that's why people trap themselves in relationships and families and stuff that they never want. I should have this big house, I should have this blah blah blah, I should have this car, I should have this family, should have this wife, and then you end up with a life that is looking cool on in the media or something like that, but it's not what you desire.
And I know a lot of boys that I went to high school with, that I messed around with in high school, girl, they're married to women like now. So I'm just like, girl, they're married. So I'm just like, so I'm like, okay, girl, you know, I hope that you're happy.
I hope,
but,
right.
But do you think if you grew up in an environment like that, do you think that you would have been more wearing the clothes that you wanted to when you were younger? Because now when I see 15, 16-year-old boys, some of them, like I follow some of my good guys on Snapchat, and they, you know, be in school dressed up how they want. So do you think that you probably would have done that in an early age versus when you got grown? Because I think that's a lot of stuff we do. We wait, like you said before, wait till we get older to be safe to be able to truly be.
Which I completely advise. I know a lot of people see all this, but I completely advise you, if you just work towards whatever you want to do so you can be in an environment where you can do what you want to do. But yeah, I do think that if I was allowed to do certain things, I'm allowed to wear what I want to wear, that I would have been doing it within dress codes, of course, of high school and stuff. But I mean, it's what I want to do. It just is appealing to me. People they have their own styles. They have their own fashion companies for a reason. Like, people are drawn to certain styles.
And it seems like even more that schools are starting to evolve.
Yeah,
when it comes to situations like that, because they're like, girl, we can't sit up here saying that. Some people, like, I have a person who I work with on this campaign, and she considered, well, she's non-binary, meaning she doesn't consider herself as a woman or a man. She doesn't, or a boy or girl. She does not
those
him
gender,
or her. She does not do any of it. I ain't even saying she. Yeah, so it's like, it's so difficult. So I'm thinking about actually interviewing her.
Really cool.
Or we can interview her and talk about how does that work, because it's very difficult in the society we've been taught, because it's hard to unlearn behavior, stuff we've been taught.
Those rules, those unwritten rules.
So and then doesn't it also go to heteronormativity? Yeah, okay, because that's how we've been taught. Yeah. So it's just like, even in roles of being a gay man, it's just like, girl, we still do some stuff like, girl, I don't have to do that shit. Girl, I don't have to. Like,
you always have to have the man and the woman in the relationship. Girl, y'all both man.
Because listen, did you just get clocked the other day?
I didn't think I would ever mess around with somebody who wears crop tops and stuff like that. I was like, well, girl, I mean, you was pretty aroused a second ago, so girl, what's the tea?
Girl, and it's just like we're not comfortable. Because we're taught that we have to unlearn our behavior. Like, we think that a top is supposed to be masculine. We think that a bottom is supposed to be feminine. It's just like, girl, just have fun.
Girl, find somebody who likes you, right? Girl, supposed to have fun.
Cause I don't care. Like, some people be like, "Oh, you have a beard, so you." I was like, "Girl, I will see on your face in a minute." You know, it is what it is. I'm not. Nobody's going to stop me from getting anything that I want. I'm gonna continue on this conversation of masculinity, and hopefully we'll be able to even, open it up to even more questions. Well, what is this shit?
We'll be able to open up to even more topics on my channel. You just go click on over to my channel. A part 2 will be up.
Yeah, so check out Asian Expression. We'll continue on this conversation onto his channel. We'll talk to you soon.
Bye.